Hello, welcome to Gabbing Gilmore. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Catherine. This is the Comfort Podcast for your favorite comfort show.
So grab your A pants.
And get ready to be an escarot!
Today's episode is brought to you by our fabulous Copper Boom sponsors on Patreon, Stephanie Catucci, Jill Doherty, and Leah Moon. We appreciate your support. If you'd like to hear your name announced on each episode, become a Copper Boom sponsor at patreon.com/Gabbing Gilmore.
Okay, Jackie, can we talk about throwing a Gilmore Girls inspired watch party?
Yes, please. That's one of my favorite things to do. We've done that a few times together.
Yes, and it is so much fun. So you and I gathered everything we learned into a handy little guide so that if you listeners at home want to do the same, it's all packaged there right for you. It makes party planning so simple and easy, very cozy, so you'll feel like you're in Stars Hollow. And we put drink recipes in there. We've got snack ideas, themed watch lists, Gilmore bingo. Oh my gosh, Jackie, we've got trivia for newbies and for more seasoned watchers. So you can grab it when you sign up for a completely free Patreon account with us or find it in the show notes. How was that? Did I do okay?
You know what we're talking about.
I'm an escarot.
We'll just say that for 60 minutes.
We probably could. But then we'd lose a lot of listeners.
No, we'll love it.
Well,
what's not to love?
But we know they don't. Not everybody loves TJ.
What are you
as much
telling
as
me?
You, Jackie.
What are you telling me, Catherine?
Oh, there are a lot of TJ haters out there.
Oh, come on.
A lot. And I mean, we kind of get why. He's a strong personality.
He is.
He can be a lot.
Yeah. He's like the Michael Scott kind of character on The Office that I have this conversation with my husband all the time. These are not his favorite kind of characters.
No, well, because he's so opposite.
Yes.
Yes. And
he just doesn't find the humor in them.
Yeah. I get that.
I find them very humorous.
But I think it's different with TJ. Comparing TJ to Michael Scott is different because Michael was the crux of the show.
Yeah, he was.
He anchored it. And so it was all about him. Whereas TJ just like pops in once in a while for a little bit of comedic laughter.
He does. I would say the annoyance level is the same for my husband between the two characters.
That's fair.
But no, they are very different. And TJ, he's great in these little doses.
Yeah. Okay, but not everyone thinks so.
Everyone thinks so.
People, if you are a TJ hater, you need to be here today. Jackie has a sermon for you. All right.
This is like when we talked about Taylor. It's like I want to find something in every character except for Tobin.
Oh my God, I was just going to talk about Tobin. See, I think we need to do more about him later because I enjoy Tobin.
You can do In Defense of Tobin.
Sure.
I'm doing In Defense of TJ.
But I think the Tobin one will be really short. I could probably do that in 5 minutes.
Not much to him. I mean, he's just not as on as much and not as pivotal. But TJ is important.
He is.
All right.
So you're going to convince everyone today, Jackie.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Oh, so let me tell you some of the reasons why people dislike TJ, and then let's hear what you think.
Okay, we'll go through them.
Yeah. All right. One of the things people say about him is that he mooches off of Luke or kind of takes advantage of him, just like Liz has always done with Luke. We see that a bit too, like at the Renaissance Fair and when they have to like move in for a bit when something's wrong with their house.
Yeah, the moths.
Oh, the moths. That's right. And then when TJ like breaks the shower, remember?
Or the washing
because he got mad at the towel rack. Yeah. Okay, we'll get there.
Yeah.
So there's the very first time we meet TJ, something that he does is he takes the beer out of Luke's fridge and offers it to him, which, oh my God, I love Luke's reaction. Oh, you mean my beer from my fridge? Sure, why not? So that was a prime example.
Where do you want to start with Luke's beer because that is our intro to TJ.
Yeah.
That's the first time we meet him in season 4.
It is.
Here's what it is. TJ is so comfortable wherever he is.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is he's making chili first. We need to acknowledge
right?
that he is left in Luke's apartment and he starts making chili. Now,
What?
Okay. This is so Italian, and I'm going to say that like
It
10
is.
times. But he's cooking. He's not like, sitting on the couch,
Right.
eating chips, watching a football game.
Having
it's
a
not that
cigarette.
kind of mooch.
Yeah.
Drinking the beer.
Right.
No. He is cooking. He's doing something that can be communally enjoyed. It's for the greater good. And yes, offering the beer to Luke, his beer out of his fridge, is definitely against societal norms. But
It is.
I think this is TJ's way of inviting Luke in.
Right.
He realizes he's got to bring Luke in.
Yeah.
Beer is kind of a way to do that. A drink. Let's sit together and be comfortable and get
Right.
to know each other. That's what TJ wants to do. He wants to
true.
talk. He wants to get to know people.
Yeah.
So I think that's his motivation. It's not to have a beer.
No,
He's not like,
no.
oh, this guy has beer. I'm going to drink his beer.
Right.
It's sitting and talking and getting to know each other and eating chili together.
And maybe breaking down Luke's defenses a little bit, because he probably gets the feeling from Liz even before meeting Luke that Luke's kind of uptight.
Yeah.
He's the responsible brother. Oh, he bails me out, but he also maybe makes fun of me a bit for being ditzy or for being flighty. So he probably senses, oh, this is a guy who's a bit stodgy.
Yep.
And I need to butter him up a little, or just like, I need to get in there.
And what I like about that too is, this is TJ meeting the brother. That's a big deal. This is Liz's only family right now, other than her son.
Yeah.
And I think other guys would have a harder time with this kind of meeting where they might try to exert dominance or show power. Like, I'm alpha male. I'm Liz's boyfriend. I'm in control.
Right.
No.
Or like impress people like Logan.
Yes.
Or just withdraw like Jess.
Right.
He's none of those things.
He really just wants to connect to Luke. Family is important to him. And we're going to keep talking about that too.
Okay. Yeah. I love this perspective. I'm glad you mentioned the chili, because I kind of forgot about that.
I know, it's so-
I knew he was
it's
doing
so
something back
quick.
there, but I think I'm so obsessed with the beer exchange in the dialogue that
so funny.
I skim over the other things maybe. When there's a really good line coming
Yeah.
up and you're like, I love this line.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
So I missed that. Thank you for bringing me back to that.
It's so quick. I'm making chili.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
And just like the ability to go through someone's pantry and fridge and grab the stuff that you can make a soup out of.
Right.
Like, it's pretty impressive. A lot of people can't do that. Some would say that's extremely rude.
Again,
in certain cultures, that may be really rude.
Right.
In the way he grew up as an Italian American, not rude.
You go through the pantry.
It's just, it's sensible in his mind. Okay. We love that. And do people know that we are both Italian American?
I know.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
We've sprinkled it in here and there.
Like our mom's side is completely Italian. So I think that's a big reason why you identify with TJ. But
yes,
we'll
and I
keep
will talk
getting
about
into
that more. Yeah.
All right. So let's go next to interrupting the romantic dinner between Luke and Lorelai, because that's sort of chronological.
Yeah.
Now, people are very upset about this because Luke's cooking this romantic dinner and they say TJ should have known what he was walking into and left promptly. But no, he didn't do that.
He did not. This is right after they have decided to move back to Stars Hollow, the whole I'm an escrow thing. So they're moving forward. So what we're seeing here is that Liz and TJ are going to be in Luke's life. That's the point of this whole scene, right?
True.
Is that Luke now has family around and he's not used to this.
Yeah.
And TJ is going to be there. He's not just going to be like on the periphery of Luke's life.
No.
He's going to be involved. And so I think TJ at this point is seeing Luke as a good friend.
Yeah.
Like he's not only just a good friend, but family. And they live in the same town now.
Right.
So what do you do after you have a huge fight with your spouse?
Yeah.
And this was, he says they were screaming.
Yeah.
I think Liz threw something at him,
Yeah.
which isn't great.
Which
is not great.
It's not great. No.
So what are you going to do? He goes to his friend's house.
Yeah.
And TJ, yes, he is like a child. You know, I think he views the world from a childlike viewpoint. And when he's having needs, they are in the forefront. You know, he wants them addressed. Yeah, that's difficult.
He can't compartmentalize.
He can't.
Like some people.
So that's why he can't see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because he's having needs and he can't see what's happening with Luke and Lorelai, and he wants his needs taken care of. He is willing to say, I will sit to the side. Like, you guys go ahead.
Right.
And I believe he thinks that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks he's being considerate by sitting off to the side.
Sit over here in this one-room apartment.
Yes, on the bed.
No problem.
And get himself together.
Yeah.
And he thinks that's considerate. And he's just like, I almost think he's getting support by being just near them. You know, just being near Luke. He's such a people person.
And doesn't it make you think that he probably grew up with 5 brothers and 3 sisters?
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
and they were just in a crowded house all the time.
Yes.
And there was nowhere to go.
Right.
And you just got used to sorting out your feelings with something going on
people.
right over there.
So he doesn't run off to a bar
No.
and go drink.
No,
You know,
not
he
this-
runs
yeah.
off to go talk to someone. Yeah, I know.
Not this time.
He does that once later. But
Yeah.
at least that's not something he's doing all the time. You know, he wants to go talk to his friend and get his feelings out. He wants to process his feelings.
He wants a confidant.
He does.
He wants to talk about his feelings.
Yes.
And we're not always comfortable with men doing that in our
Yes.
society. And so maybe that's why we also look at him with an eyebrow raised.
Yeah.
Like, geez, man, get it together.
Right. Like, you
yeah, he
should know
wants-
better. You're a man. Yeah. Like, get yourself together and get out of here.
Yeah.
But no, he's emotional, he's passionate, and he loves his people. He needs his people.
He does. And can I also say Lorelai invites him to join them for dinner?
She's very sweet.
And I know she's being nice. She's also trying to resolve the conflict. She can see that Luke is upset and she's trying to make it okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's annoying. Like, I'm sure part of her is like, TJ, get out of here. But also, I don't think she would have really minded that much if
think
he ate
so.
with them for a bit and then left.
It's almost like how she treats Kirk. You know, like she understands these people and she's okay with them, and she kind of is almost like a caretaker to them. You
She
know,
provides a little mothering to
yeah,
them.
you're okay. I'll take care of you.
Yeah, it's going to be all right.
Yeah, it's cute.
And honestly, he probably would have moved through it more quickly if they had invited him to have dinner.
Right.
Because then he would have talked a little, he would have ate.
Yeah.
And then he would have been like, all right, I'm going to go back.
Go, yeah.
You know,
Go
but
on your way.
instead, it's like the sitting in the corner. It just doesn't work for him.
Not quite. It wasn't
He's a
enough.
verbal processor.
Yes.
I've got, we got some of those in our family.
We know
right?
all about that.
Yeah. All right. And then, so one of the other things is the Renaissance Fair. Let's talk about that. Do you think people are kind of mad that he was mooching off of Luke for the Renaissance Fair? What do you think about that?
Yeah, this is after TJ and Liz are in a car accident and they both break bones.
Yeah.
So it is significant. Luke's up there for like, what is it? Like
Almost the whole summer.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
a
at
few
least,
months,
Like,
I think.
at least,
6 weeks.
yeah, 6 to 8 weeks, something like that.
Which is very nice of him
Yeah.
to support them because this is their livelihood and Luke knows that. So it's very kind of him to go up.
Yeah.
So the snapshot that we see is that TJ is sitting there at the Renaissance Fair and he's watching TV while Luke is
Like a baseball game, right?
working. Yeah. And yeah, he probably is milking it at this point.
Yeah.
We see that Liz is able to walk around now because I think she broke something
She
in her
broke
leg or a
something too.
foot or a
Yeah.
ankle.
Yeah.
And TJ's was his arm. But they seem like they're okay now.
Yeah,
You
they're
and,
managing.
Liz seems okay. She's walking around. So they're ready. But yeah, is TJ gonna milk stuff? Yes, he is.
Yeah.
But I think what's key here is he says, when Luke says, I'm going, you're milking this and I'm leaving. TJ says, you're breaking up the team.
Yes.
Again,
I was thinking
TJ
that-
just doesn't want Luke to go.
He likes a group.
He wants his people. He wants the group. Like, why are you going to leave?
Right.
You're here. Why are you going to leave?
We're having fun.
Where you got to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great.
And yes,
Just join
Luke
us.
is probably doing a lot of work that then TJ doesn't have to do. But I think he's just part of the team now.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand why you want to go.
He likes having people around. Aw, that's kind of sweet. See, you're making all of us like him more.
Say,
Is
here
this
we go.
working yet, people?
Keep going.
Even I am
Give me more.
feeling much more
You are.
compassionate toward TJ right now.
Yes.
For sure. You're doing a good job.
Yes.
Okay. And then TJ moves in with Luke along with Liz and Dula. So they've
Yeah.
got the baby at this point.
Yeah.
And they have moths, I think he
Yeah.
said. I kind of forgot that. And we also see a scene little before that where TJ gets in a fight with a towel rack and accidentally demolishes his bathroom, and then he comes over. He wants to take a shower at
Yeah.
Luke's. He wants coffee,
Yep.
all that, and he's kind of like giving subtle jabs to Luke as he goes.
That's what he does.
No.
That is what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But also complimenting him, like, you smell powder fresh.
for real. This is like the conflict of TJ. This is why you love him and you hate it, and he drives you crazy. Like,
Right.
he's just one of those people. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like Liz was leading the charge on let's just go to Luke's. We have moths. Like,
For sure.
I don't know that TJ would have come up with that on his own. He
Yeah.
probably would have just like gotten rid of the moths or whatever. They're exterminating. But they've got the baby now, and that is kind of gross. So I understand their desire to get out of there. And Luke's right there. Mm-hmm. I can guarantee if Luke ever needed a place to go, TJ would have the door open for however
Absolutely.
long he needed. This is just TJ, how he sees relationships.
Yeah.
Doesn't he say like mi casa or su casa is mi casa or something? Which is hilarious.
Yeah, he sees everything as very intimate.
Yes.
Like, I'll be here for you. You'll be here for me.
Yes.
What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine.
Yeah, he fully believes that.
Wouldn't you be interested to see more of his relationship with his brother, who we meet briefly at the wedding? I would love to see how that goes. You get the feeling the brother's kind of the same as him.
You really do.
know?
Doesn't he live down in Bridgeport or something?
Yeah, I think so. Or
And
like
that's his real life brother.
Groton. He says he has like a
Furniture store?
patio furniture, I think. Right?
You might be right.
Something like that.
His real life brother.
Is it him?
Yeah.
It's one of the DeLuises.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. We didn't even talk about that.
I know
Yeah.
Michael DeLuise
Yeah.
and like his famous family.
I know. And yeah.
His parents and
Yeah.
it's like
Dom
a whole
DeLuise and
acting and entertainment family.
it is. But I do think that as I was watching all these scenes, he brings a lot of charm to these lines. And a lot of people couldn't have carried it off. And I think that's another reason I just love him so.
It would have been very flat with other people.
Yeah. If you really truly watch his expressions,
Yeah.
he delivers lines so beautifully.
Yes.
That you gotta love him. All right, but we'll
you
keep
get and
going.
you get the feeling he should be on the stage too.
Yes.
Like with a big personality like that.
Yes.
That's really where you would shine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, when he crashes the dinner from Luke and Lorelai, it's that moment when he sits down on the bed and he's trying to say, I'll just stay over here. He sits down and he says something like to Luke, like, I'll be a church mouse. Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And the way that he does it is so theater.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like, that's so stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
good.
Love that.
Anyway.
Okay. So we covered the mooching.
Yeah. That's the mooching.
Now let's move on to the next criticism of TJ.
Okay.
Which is really just flat out he's annoying. And
Guys.
yeah, there's a couple things under here. Like people don't like his voice. They think it's grating. I mean, he's definitely playing it up, right?
Yeah.
And then someone said, this is kind of mean. Should I say this?
Yeah.
Someone said he's a low rent Joey from Friends, but with the dumb factor turned up 1,000,000. I mean, I don't know that TJ's dumber than Joey.
No, I know. Yeah.
Joey's-
We'll break that down.
Joey's not so smart.
He is not.
Yeah.
And there was a lot out there comparing the two.
Yeah.
A lot in Reddit, articles,
And
everything.
well, when you look at Michael DeLuise a little bit younger with his hair styled a different way,
Yeah.
like, oh, that is kind of Joey.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
In looks.
Matt LeBlanc now.
Yeah. Cute.
Yeah.
But also comparing their characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that the characters are similar. yes, they are both Italian American, and yes, they are sort of lacking intellectually. And they have that childlike naivete. Is that how you say that? Naivete?
Yeah.
But I find TJ more endearing than Joey. As great as Joey was, he also used women.
Oh,
he was
sure
not kind to other women other than his friends.
Right.
I mean, he used them. He dated them just to sleep with women, and he hoped to never have to call them back.
That's true.
That was his goal.
That's true.
And TJ, on the other hand, treats Liz like an equal. He seems to want to be married. He wants to have a family. He wants to have kids. You know, in 10 years, Joey never made that advancement.
No, that's true.
Never.
That's true.
He was still acting the same way he did in his 20s.
Yeah.
TJ, no. He's an adult.
Very true. And don't you get the feeling from TJ through the process of Liz being pregnant and birthing doula that he was there every moment being like, you are beautiful, you know, or like,
yes,
you're a goddess. Look at the way you're feeding her. Your breast milk is amazing. Like, it's what a wonder of life. Like, I feel like he would celebrate Liz, all women, and motherhood, and like what a gorgeous thing it is, and just be in awe of it.
100%.
Whereas Joey would be off on the side like, babe, you want me to carry? You want me to hold the baby?
I know.
Nah, I gotta go eat a sandwich.
Right? Although I guess Joey did say, I had 8 sisters.
That's
I've
true.
taken care of a lot of babies.
Yeah. And he was okay with Rachel
breast
living
milk.
there having the baby
He was.
for a while. But yeah,
that's true.
Was there something about breast milk?
Yeah, I think, did he licked it?
It's always
And
a funny
Chandler
joke.
freaked out.
People
I
think
know.
breast milk is hilarious.
I know, but like, we'll just chug cow's milk. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Breast milk is kind of magical, y'all.
Hey.
Your baby has a little rash on their face.
Yeah.
You just put a little on there. It's going to help.
How come I didn't know that?
I don't know. I had a friend tell me that, like, while I had
Julia had that.
She was probably already like 2 or 3 months before someone told me that.
Oh my god.
And she was just like, have you tried breast milk? It's kind of just,
TJ would have
on almost everything.
He would have found that out.
He would have known.
Yeah. He would have discovered. He would have been
And he
at the
would've
like
been
Mommy and Me Claire,
all
the
of that.
Daddy and Me, whatever.
Absolutely.
He would have just
right in
he-
there.
all in. And I
Okay.
love that about him.
I do too.
And I do think they're similar in, their loyalty to their friendships. Yes. Their loyalty to their people around them. I can see that. Joey cared very deeply. TJ cares very deeply. Yeah. All of that makes sense. They communicate with their friends. Joey often wanted to talk things through.
Yeah.
He didn't just shove things aside. And
Right.
TJ's the same. So I can see that.
Right.
I almost compared TJ to Andy on Parks and Rec, just in that kind of lovable way.
Yes.
And that their
Lovable
their
doof.
actions seem to stem from a lack of foresight versus malice. That's what I
Right.
like about them.
Yes.
Like, yes, they mess up, but they're not trying to be a bad person.
True.
They just can't think it through.
That's very true. I know. And Andy walked that fine line on Parks and Rec of being like, are you a man child? Am I annoyed with you because you should know better as an adult?
He did.
And also you're cute and funny.
And he kept trying.
He cried a lot?
No, he kept trying.
Oh, trying.
Like being in the relationship
He did.
and making the effort and doing
Yes.
the things. Yeah.
He tried hard at everything. I will say.
He did. Yes. Okay. And I know people said his voice is grating. And I just say, no, it's not. Next.
Okay. There might be an element of bias here as to, I'm just going to say this. I love you, Jackie. You're like, no, it's just not. Next.
That's wrong.
I'm going to dig in a little bit more. It's like, you and I were born in Connecticut. We've lived, all around like New England, in and out of the tri-state area, yada, yada. Like we have a lot of friends from New York, New Jersey. We're
even Rhode Island. I went to school in Rhode Island.
They have funny accents in Rhode Island. We love you, Rhode Island people, but they're like, they've got a mix between Boston and New York.
Yes.
It's like a very confused accent.
It is.
I could never try to replicate it.
No.
But so we're used to that.
Yeah.
And so it's not that big a deal for us. Like we grew up
It's
around
not that
people.
big a deal. Sorry.
No, that was well placed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not. We are used to, and yeah, it kind of has that New Yorky, New Jersey aspect to it,
Right.
that people sometimes assign to Italian Americans.
Right.
It's
And
not
it
necessarily.
isn't always.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
And so we're assuming, I mean, TJ never says he's Italian.
No, he doesn't.
Does he?
No,
We've made that assumption.
we have labeled
Which I think
him.
is okay because you're coming up with a lot of reasons today about why that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll move on to the next.
Okay.
Another reason people criticize TJ is they say he has the worst qualities of Taylor, Luke, and Kirk wrapped up into a character of a person. Ouch.
Okay. Let's
That's a
break
lot
this
to
down.
break. Yeah.
All right. So I was thinking about this one. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Where I'm thinking, how do Taylor and Kirk's worst qualities impact Luke? Versus how do TJ's qualities impact Luke?
Okay.
I kind of thought
Love
it
this.
that way instead. And the answer is they all impact Luke in a similar way. But so TJ, we talked about, he likes to push Luke.
Yeah.
And it's more caring, I would say, and attentive. Taylor and Kirk are pushing Luke's buttons and getting him out of his comfort zone. They want him to care about the town, and they want him to care about themselves. Like,
Very
Kirk
true.
is always looking for Luke to care for him.
Yes. Kirk is needy
Yes.
and wants a big brother.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
think about the date with Lulu. You know,
yeah.
he went straight to Luke's.
Oh, yeah.
He was looking for his advice and
Yeah.
his guidance. Even the dragonfly opening. Who does he go to?
Oh,
Luke.
yeah.
Look out for my night terrors.
Yeah.
So TJ's not that needy in
No.
that way with Luke.
Well, because you get the sense he has this whole other support system too.
Yeah.
Like when he makes the joke about, I want you to be my best man.
Yes.
And Luke's like, you're kidding. Of course I'm kidding. You'd be like 800th on the list. He's got friends.
He's got friends and people.
You know he doesn't let people go either.
Right.
Either it's like a huge blow up or you're in my life forever. That's not Kirk.
No. So they're needy in a very different way.
Yeah.
So TJ, we see this play out in his desire to get Luke to care. And in general, just like care.
Right.
So remember when he makes the shelves, right, for Luke in the diner, he hangs them up. And TJ is so enthusiastic about these shelves.
Yes.
And he just keeps talking about them. And Luke just like doesn't understand why someone has to keep talking about something. So TJ finally says, I hate that you lost the little boy in you.
Oh, that's right.
Now,
So cute.
it is. Now, I think some people might look at this and say, he's just wanting a compliment. He keeps pushing Luke to get the compliment. But I go back to, this is very Italian, back to how we grew up. Our family speaks in a certain way.
Yeah.
It's very animated. It's very enthusiastic. And there is an expectation that that's reciprocated in the same manner. Oh, and generally loud. Not as loud as some
It
families.
is true.
but
It's
we're
like, I
fairly
want you to
loud.
be excited about this thing that I'm excited about.
Yeah, even if it's really not like an exciting thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just is how you
It's
speak.
a new set of forks. But like, I want you to rave about these forks.
Like,
with
I
me.
bought these from here
Yeah.
and I got this deal. And you have to be like, oh my gosh, it's just what we do. And this is what's been really funny about like me getting married to someone whose family is not like this at all.
I was just thinking we should have brought our husbands in here for this conversation to be like,
Yeah.
this is how your family is. Okay.
Yeah. They very much are like this. So this is where I see TJ coming from. And this is the reciprocity he's looking for.
Yeah.
Like, respond and tell me how excited you are.
Right. Right.
But he's just not getting it. But he's
not
not going to stop trying. So it's the same day. It's the same moment.
Okay.
He's sitting at the counter and he's talking to Luke now because he's going to keep trying.
Yep.
He's talking about how hot their significant others are.
That's
Meaning
right.
Liz
Oh,
and
geez.
Lorelai.
Yeah.
He keeps going.
Very uncomfortable.
Because he's not getting it. He's not getting the response.
No.
To doing the va-va to the voom. He's tried so hard. I mean, Luke, he can't ignore it now.
No.
And he's forcing Luke to acknowledge that his sister is hot. You know, this is where like TJ is crossing a line.
Yes.
And this is, I think, what
That he
people
doesn't
don't
realize.
like. But he's excited and he's just wanting more from Luke. Engage with me.
Right? He's like, get a little excited.
You can admit she's hot. Like, come on.
Yeah, and it's like it's inappropriate about a sister. It's weird and creepy, but like, yeah, he's excited about the things in his life.
Yeah.
And he wants you to join in that excitement.
Yeah. He really does.
All right.
And then, oh my gosh, season 7 is one of his best moments. I wonder how people feel about this.
Yeah.
When he's helping Luke fix the wall that Kurt crashed through at the diner.
Sure. Yeah.
That is just, and it's over several different scenes.
Yeah.
This is where we get his great one-liners about the peaceful-looking giraffe and the I'm just spitballing. So these are classics.
Which I've tatsied that one several times.
Yes.
We say it all the time now.
But if you really watch the scene, TJ never does any work.
No.
He never does any work.
He's a social butterfly.
No,
he just wants to talk.
In the morning, he's drinking coffee. Yeah. In the afternoon, he's drinking a beer. He sits down a lot where Luke is working. Uh-huh. Yes, I know. He is not the hardest worker. He is just talking. But it's funny because he's trying to find this engagement with Luke. And he senses the resistance because this is right after Luke and Lorelai have broken up. And I think that TJ is sensing something.
Yeah.
And so he's digging and digging in different ways. You see him keep trying and trying. And Luke is literally yelling, TJ! He constantly, TJ! To shut him down. He stops for a second and he comes back with something else. Yeah. He has they're not Rockettes, but they're like Hotkets or something. Skaters tickets that he bought.
Oh, yeah.
For all 4 of them.
That's right.
Something for the 4 of them to do together. You know, he just keeps trying. Yeah. But when he finally gets him is when he says, you should totally knock Lorelai up.
Oh my God.
But then he says, just think how cool it would be if we raised our families together. You should get started. And that's where I think the core of it is he's thinking, Liz is pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, have a kid. Let's do this together.
Cousins.
Yeah.
Let's keep building out this family.
Exactly.
Let's take over Stars Hollow.
Exactly. And that's when Luke tells him, we broke up. And then you get the hug, which I will talk about later. But I love what happens after that with TJ.
Oh, nice. Okay. Love that. Love that. Yeah. And it makes you think on the construction set that he would be better at boosting morale than actually getting the job done.
Yeah.
Like there are people there who are you have to be very technically sound to be working on a house. Yeah. You have to be trained and have skills and everything. But like he probably just wants the group to be happy and everyone to be getting along and kind of like this jovial place to work.
Yes.
And that's not... Which is funny because that is a nice compliment to Tom. Like, if only the 2 of them could have actually found a way to work together.
That's so true.
Tom could have made TJ very useful to him in the right role.
That's such a good point.
It's not in necessarily hammering the wood. Yeah. Even though he made those nice shelves. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where the disconnect was.
I know, right? I know.
But, like, he could have been like HR, not really HR. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like similar to the Taylor-Kirk relationship. Tom, TJ. It would have been kind of similar. Yeah. You know, where I think TJ, under supervision of someone strong like Tom, could have thrived and supervise other people.
Now, Jackie, people also say he's dramatic. Which I think we've probably shown today. Yeah. That maybe, he is. But like, where do you land on that?
So I think there's a difference in being dramatic and creating drama. And I'm not sure which one people are saying. Right. But yeah, if they're saying he is dramatic, like, he, like I said, talks very expressively and passionately, and he keeps coming at you to get what he wants. Like, that can be seen as dramatic, I guess. Right. But in terms of creating drama, I actually don't think that he does. Yes, he makes mistakes. Yes, he does that create a lot of havoc. But I think it's more Liz who creates drama unnecessarily. And that can be like another episode. I won't get into it, but I think that's more her thing.
I agree with you because she has like her own issues that she's sorting through, you know, with like fearing that she's going to be a bad mother and all that stuff that she seems to take out on TJ. So
yes. And other people. And Luke. She does sometimes, you know? So, yeah. But
yeah, very true.
That's where I land on that.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It does seem more of just his bigger than life personality rather than something he's not like trying to be manipulative or.
Right, exactly. Or alpha or, all those things. Which is funny that it makes Luke so uncomfortable because he's comfortable with Lorelai's bigger than life personality and she talks nonstop. Yeah. But like you said, it really might be because he's a man.
Yeah. I think it's that man to man.
And kind of a manly man that Luke's not quite expecting it.
Right. Like Luke has probably only ever socialized or hung out with other men that are similar to him. Yeah. You know, you want to go camping and not talk much you want to go fishing and be silent the whole time. Like, that's his jam. Yeah. But this is a man, TJ, who wants to talk about his feelings. He wants Luke to talk about his feelings. Yep. He wants to bring him out of it and, like, really get in there. And that makes Luke uncomfortable.
You know what I'm just thinking? TJ needed to become friends with Jackson. Jackson likes talking, and he likes talking about feelings.
Very true. They could have been friends.
Yeah. They would have talked nonstop.
That's a really good point.
Right?
They would have not stopped talking ever.
And they probably have some similar interests.
Yeah.
And
there could have been some
family
crossover.
Men. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they needed to get together.
They come from big families. Yeah. They're kind of like, down to earth in certain ways.
TJ's probably more, it appears he grew up in New York. He talks about New York City.
Yeah, I mean, we assume.
More urban, but he's very comfortable in Stars Hollow, so it doesn't seem to matter.
Well, because he adapts everywhere.
He's adaptable.
Just something that Liz says about him.
Yes.
When he's like, I'm going to go get some beer. And Luke's like, he doesn't even know where he's going. He has a nose for these things. And he really does. It's like bringing it back to making a chili in a stranger's house. Like, he feels that he can blend in well. Yeah. And like meld to whatever environment you drop him in.
Totally. One of my favorite things that he says when we first meet him is that he says Stars Hollow is like New York.
That's right. And Jess is like, what?
And he's like, yeah. He's so positive.
So positive. It's an energy.
Yeah. It's just an energy. I love that. Because he's being positive. Like, this is his girlfriend bringing him back to her hometown. And he says, we saw your old house, which you and I have talked about. We didn't know where Luke grew up, like what environment. He says, we saw your house and the high school. He's going around with Liz, seeing the town, and he is all into it. He doesn't make fun of Stars Hollow.
No, he doesn't say,
oh my, like Jess, how Jess sees Stars Hollow. Right. He does none of that. He's just all into it, super positive. I saw your athletic picture on the wall, Luke. But he's not making fun of it.
No. You're right. He could have said, here's this sleepy town. There's nothing going on. This is Hicksville.
Right.
He could have been really mean about it.
Yep.
But he was uber positive.
Yep. So supportive. This is why Liz loves him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, are you loving him yet? Are you?
But do I have to defend, though, the big one?
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on.
The big one. The actual big one.
Yeah.
The hole in Lorelai's house.
Hole!
Hole! Big hole!
Yeah, big hole.
House.
There aren't a lot of ways to defend this. I will talk later about yeah, it's like just back to TJ, seeing everything through this not only childlike but very literal way. And I even say the fact that they named their daughter Doula. It's so literal.
It is
like
literal.
There's a lady doula. She's a doula. Right. That's not her name, but that's a name.
Right.
And even when he believes Liz when she says he's going to be a bad father and he leaves, no questions asked, he takes things at face value when they're said to him.
Sad, by the way, that he just believes Liz.
It's very sad. But he doesn't want to hurt her. He doesn't want to hurt the baby. Yeah. So he leaves. So this whole Luke and the okay to be a contractor, he believes it. this is how he is. He's literal, and he moves forward because he probably thinks that he's showing initiative, that this is a good thing. He's going to get started. But what I love, okay, because we really can't defend that, because he still blames Luke. But I love that he pulls Lorelai aside the next day and he apologizes.
Yeah.
He does blame Luke for saying, okay. But he says to Lorelai that he doesn't want her to be mad at him because we're going to be family, you and me.
Oh, TJ.
Right? So he wants to clear the air with her.
Yeah.
Because she is an extension of his family and he wants things to be good.
Yeah.
And I love that he takes the time to do that.
Yeah. It comes back to like his inner desire to just like be surrounded by family, by people who love him, who are going to be there for him, and he's going to be there for them.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. So that's the only positive I can take from that
can
one.
come from that incident.
Because that's a rough one.
That is a rough one.
It's real rough.
I like the way you framed that, and you're definitely bringing me over. I feel like little by little through this episode, I'm starting to like him even more. I'm seeing the sweetness there. I know.
Yeah, underneath all his quips and one-liners. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the wedding.
Oh my gosh,
His
I
wedding.
know. Well, yeah. Let's talk about some of like your
My
favorite
favorites.
things about TJ.
Yes.
What are your favorite moments? Why do you love him?
Well, first of all, we got to say he's a simple guy. So this is kind of goes along with him taking things at face value. He's simple. He's straightforward.
Yeah.
As we've said, he does not hide. He's not manipulating. And listen, after watching Love is Blind for the last few weeks,
Oh my God,
I think that's another reason that I'm like, yeah, TJ, like you're a good guy.
I was just thinking about Love is Blind. You and I are so deep right now.
Yeah.
But because remember when Christine and Vic went to visit her hometown
Yes.
and she was kind of embarrassed a little bit. And
Yep.
she's like, I didn't know what he was going to say, but he was very sweet about it the whole time.
Totally.
He seems, knock on wood at this point, he seems like a good guy.
Please, Vic.
Vic, don't let us
Please.
down. Please. And I was thinking that that's how TJ had
Yes,
approached Stars Hollow
exactly.
as well. And yeah, there's a lot
There's
of
a lot.
problematic men out there.
So I think that's another reason. It's funny that we did this episode now while we're watching Love is Blind, because I think it made me even more attuned to how kind TJ is. And then you have the, what is he not doing? You know, the fact that he's not manipulating, he's not controlling, he's not doing the alpha behavior. It's all like, wow, you know, this is an amazing guy, which is kind of sad that that's the standard, but it's worth noting.
It is. It's nice to see it in comparison to each other, especially when, as you noted today, that TJ is not just able, but really wanting to be in relationships with other men that are vulnerable and kind of soul-filling. And we don't see that a lot. So there is something really refreshing about that.
Absolutely. So back to his simplicity. I carry that through in his wedding vows.
Oh my
because we know he's distracted by the tights. And he's talking nonstop about the tights. And it might lead us to think that he's not taking the wedding seriously. But that's not the case. And the fact that now, because he wore these tights, he doesn't have pockets, is not of concern to him. You know, other people would be like, oh my God, I wrote my vows and now I don't have a place to hold them. And what am I going to do? And flipping out. But you never see TJ flipping out.
No, he's
he's
gonna roll with it.
He's going to roll with it. This life is just for kind of rolling along. So he just waits till they get to the moment where he has to say their vows. And he's just very honest.
Yeah.
This is what happened. I don't have pockets. So I'm just going to say, I love you. And it's just so genuine.
It is
and
genuine.
simple and heartfelt. It's so beautiful.
It is. And it's like he doesn't need to be the guy who says everything the most beautifully.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Shiny.
about performance for him. He's not worried about how he's going to appear to other people, what his image will be. He's really living in the moment.
Exactly. Because when she looks at him and says, TJ, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do you know where you are, TJ? But he's like so in it.
Did
He's
you
like,
get lost for a
he's
minute?
like staring at the minister or whatever.
Right?
He's like really in it. Like, yeah, what are we doing? What are we talking about? But he is in it. He's there.
And the tights thing, I think it's another way of him probably like getting his nerves out a little bit, like, by having something to focus on, but also like this noticing what's cool, what's beautiful, and like being grateful in the moment for those little things, you know, of like these tights.
Yeah.
They're great.
So open. To wearing tights.
And like he wants everyone to know.
Yeah.
Kind of what we said before about like, look at my new forks.
Yeah.
You know, like he wants everybody to know because he wants this for them too.
Yes.
Like you can wear tights and be really happy also. You know?
So
like I'm going to bring this great thing to your life.
Yep. And I'm going to keep talking about it until you acknowledge that you heard me and that you feel as enthusiastic about this as I do.
Question. Do you think TJ was an infomercial kind of guy, like buying things for $19.99 on TV that he saw?
Oh my God.
Or like QVC, because he's like, wow, did you see what this knife can do? Like, don't you picture him being really excited and buying everything?
Yes.
And then trying it out, and then if it's good, like buying it for all of his friends, or just like getting it for everyone. You'll never believe the knife I found, and then he just buys it for people.
That's hilarious, and that's a Joey crossover on Friends because Joey did an infomercial as an actor. He was in an infomercial.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ooh,
that's funny. Yes, I could totally see that.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about TJ loving his people and family, and so I want to go back to that hug with Luke after TJ finds out that he and Lorelai broke up.
Oh, yeah.
This, like you said, no performance here.
No.
This is not dictated by toxic masculinity. Like, TJ's not assessing, what am I supposed to do here as a man?
Yes.
He just grabs Luke with a full-on body hug, like with Luke's arms in. Luke can't move.
And it's like, I'm going to comfort you whether you want it or not.
Like, you need this.
Yeah.
And TJ says, there's no shame in experiencing pain.
Oh.
Can't you just imagine him with his kids?
I know.
Like, being able to let them feel their pain.
Yes.
Working them through it, giving them hugs and attention.
Like, he's not going to say boys don't cry to his kids.
No, he's not. Because if Luke
like,
cried,
yeah, that hurt.
Yes.
And he's going to hug them and say, that was hard.
Yes. Yep. And he immediately follows this hug with an invitation to dinner because now he's got to fold Luke in.
You got to fold him in.
You got to come in. Yeah. And we're cooking for you. You're coming over tonight.
Right. He's like, I'm going to take care of you whether you want it or not.
Exactly.
This is what I know how to do. I'm going to care for you.
Exactly.
Oh, this is what we do. This is what we do as Italians.
Whether you want it or not.
I'm going to cook for you. Oh my God.
And I have to say, even during the whole construction phase where Tom and his crew are pretending that TJ is the contractor.
Yeah.
And then TJ finds out after the Mystic Hammer. Yeah. He's still fairly sweet, even though he's mad.
He gives people their sandwiches.
Passing out their food. And when he gives one the wrong,
and their pickles.
He says, oh, no, that's not for you. And he puts... Yeah.
Most people would have just slammed the bag down.
Oh, yeah. Or stepped on it or something.
Right.
Like,
or like threw it in the... Yeah. And he has a temper, so he could have done something like that. But he still wanted to make sure everyone got their correct sandwich.
The only dig is he says you all have to pick your own condiments out of the bag and drops it. And he was really humiliated by them. And that's like the worst he does. Mm-hmm. And it probably because... I think what you're saying earlier about him seeing this as like a team and he was part of the team. And I don't know that he wants that to go away.
No.
So he's almost like still trying to keep that team mentality and not really burn the bridge.
Absolutely. When you're working so closely together, it reminds me of when a play would finish when I was in high school and doing theater. It was the saddest thing ever when it would come to an end because you're like, I've been with you people every day for hours on end. Like, we are bound in this really weird way. Yeah. And it was so sad to leave. And I bet that's how we felt.
And you know, Italians, we can never leave.
No. I wish there had been more of that, of like TJ always being the last one to leave places. Because that's one of our Hallmark categories.
It's true.
characteristics.
It's very true. My poor son on holidays. I'm like, we're leaving. This is my son who's autistic, in case some of you don't know this. Yeah. He's almost 22 now. So he's kind of used to it.
Yeah.
But, oh my gosh. So I'm saying, oh, we're leaving.
But
and he
really.
looks at me like he knows, and he doesn't communicate. But I know from his eyes, he's thinking, Mom, you are full of it.
He's like, okay, so this is going to be a 20-minute process again?
And we walk like over to a group, and he's like, bye. He's saying bye.
Bye.
Are we done? No, kid, sorry.
I have that problem really bad. I cannot leave places.
You are the last.
I am.
You are like the ultimate.
A lot of places.
Yeah.
Even like networking events. I mean, I've tried to get better about it. Like, Catherine, you've said goodbye to everyone. Just leave. I feel like I need to say goodbye again.
You're so funny.
I'm really bad at leaving
out
places.
before you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm tired. I gotta
Oh my
go.
gosh. On Thanksgiving, we were the last people there.
You're hilarious.
I was like, I'm sorry. You guys probably want to get in your PJs. Like, we didn't mean to be here this long.
I love it. Love it.
Sorry, Aunt Trisha.
All right. Let's go through how much TJ truly loves Liz.
Yeah.
We're going to count the ways. Okay.
Oh, count thy ways, Jackie.
So I did already talk about when we first meet him in season 4, and this is he's in Stars Hollow for the first time, meeting Luke, and all the things that he says about Stars Hollow being so great, and he's just so enthusiastic about it, and I love this about him.
Yeah.
So that's score 1, right? But then it's in the same weekend, I want to say, because it's Liz's reunion.
Yes, it is.
So this is a big weekend for TJ to be meeting all these people. Of course, he's unfazed by it. It's her high school reunion. So we later find him and Liz at the Firelight Festival.
Yep.
And what does TJ do? He goes to the diner because Luke is avoiding the Firelight Festival and working. He goes in to talk to Luke and tries to get him to join. And again, comes at him from all these different ways.
Which is something Lorelai has always done too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's pretty impressive, you know, that this is a new relationship, that TJ does this without Liz. He takes it upon himself.
Right? Like this guy who was really unfriendly to you upon your first meeting and kind of mean.
Mm-hmm. So he's trying to get him to come out. Luke's being very crabby. And finally, TJ just says, well, can you come out and say bye to us before we go? Again, like you can't not say bye.
No, you can't. For a half an hour.
So I love how clear he's making it to Luke that he really expects that they're going to hang out together at things.
We're going to be close whether you like it
We're
or not.
invested.
You know what else I love that he's doing at that event?
Yes. Are you going to say what I was going to say?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I want to see.
He is lauding Liz in front of everyone.
That's it.
I love that. He's
so
like,
cool.
He's telling Miss Patty and a couple other randos, you know, she's got these earrings and these bracelets and you need a booth, you know. He wants her stuff. He wants her artwork to be elevated and for everyone to see it. And so I love that that's why I'm sure he was really proud of his booth. And you got to tell TJ it looks good.
Of course.
But he really built it so that Liz's jewelry could shine.
Yes.
And he has no problem telling everyone how great she is.
Yes.
He's not making it about himself.
I love it.
He's making it about her.
Yes. He's not sitting there advertising or, you know, pretending this is some like job interview where he has to talk himself up to the townspeople.
Wait, are you talking about Alex on Love is Blind?
No.
I know where your head is, Jackie.
No.
We might have to bump this episode up a little earlier.
Right? It's got to go out next week. To show them how great he is. No.
He's not doing that.
It's not all about Liz.
There's also another thing he could do, which is sit on a bench off to the side, drink himself.
Yep.
Into a
Founders Day
stupor.
punch is out there.
Yeah, and be like, I don't know all these people.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sit over there. You talk to your people. I'm not involved.
No, he's by her side.
That's another option. That's like the Jess option.
Yeah.
Right? No, he's not doing that. He's not trying to elevate himself.
Yep.
He's not doing the self-important thing.
No.
He's not even doing the clown shtick thing, which you could maybe think that TJ would do.
Right.
Which is like, I'm going to tell jokes. I'm going to be funny. I'm going to do dumb stuff.
Tell stories. Tell stories.
Right?
Random stories.
And like engage everyone, make them think I'm funny, try to entertain people.
Yeah.
The jester. He's not doing that.
Yep. No, he keeps it focused on Liz and their relationship and their future and what they're doing.
Right.
He's super committed to her.
And I'm sure he told people stories about the Renaissance fair at the reunion, you know, when he had nothing to say.
Yeah.
He's always going to come up with
Those
something.
are good stories,
But-
and it's a shared commonality between he and Liz. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that so much.
Aw.
He shows up well in Stars Hollow. The Etch-a-Sketch, okay. I don't know about that. This is where I go to the childlike energy and viewpoint of the world. He's a guy who has an Etch-a-Sketch. He thinks that's fun. He says he's going to draw Jess's portrait. Okay, that's great. He also talks freely about things that some people wouldn't necessarily, like Liz's
like what?
pregnancy hormones. In front
Oh,
of
that's
Luke,
right.
and how horny she is.
Yeah.
But again, I think he's finding it so fascinating and interesting, and he wants to talk about it even after when Liz is making Luke the dinner. This is after he and Lorelai broke up, and Luke goes over to their house, and she says she made tuna loaf. TJ goes, that sounds amazing. It's like, this guy.
Right, like, does it?
Yeah.
Does it sound amazing?
That's what Luke's thinking. This guy is never going to say anything bad about her cooking.
Sounds amazing.
And then when she realizes the oven is broken, and she's like, oh, we've got Jell-O. He's like, yeah, Jell-O.
Right. And you know what else he doesn't do? Shame her for the oven being off.
Exactly.
No.
My other favorite thing that he does is when Liz decides she's having a home birth.
Yeah.
He goes straight to Luke. He needs to talk it out. He does not. Now, he has feelings about this. He's very uncomfortable. I love what he says about it because he's making fun of the woman who told Liz how great home births are, who had 5 kids all in a hospital. The way he's saying this is so funny. It's so good. But I like that he goes to Luke to process these feelings. He doesn't put them on Liz.
Right.
He processes, he talks it out.
Yeah.
And then he's okay to go back and support her. And then he says to Luke, like, she wants you there. Okay. I had to ask you that. Great. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Full support.
It's, right. He knew he needed to find a different audience. And sometimes you get the feeling with someone like him too. He might have called like his brother, his friend from growing up, his mom to tell all of them about it too, because you can't always just process to one person.
No, that's so mean.
Sometimes you have to process.
I have to
with
talk to like 5
multiple people. That's like all the women in our family. We do that. So like
one's
whatever.
just not enough.
No, it's not. That's why we're always like, wait, did I tell you that? Did I already say that?
I love when he calls Luke a dick because
I was wondering if you were going to talk about this.
I do. I love it because Luke deserved it.
Yeah,
And this
he
is
did.
early TJ. He was still a bit edgier in that first episode when we meet him.
Yeah.
But as we just laid out, he tries very hard that weekend and he deserved better from Luke.
Yeah.
So I think it was TJ's way at the very end there of being like, I've given you everything. And my parting word is you're a dick. So like he can't be walked on.
Because again, and he's not manipulative, as we've said, and he could have done that in a different way. Like, ooh, I'm gonna undercut you through this or that. No, I'm just gonna say how I feel.
Yeah.
Just gonna be open with it.
And it's kind of like in a funny way. Like
it is funny.
You're a dick.
It's an upbeat voice.
It is.
I feel like I heard that several times before being like, wait, did he just say what I think he said? And it surprised me.
Yep. Because
I
his
bet
delivery.
a lot of first-time watchers don't hear it.
That's true.
Is that possible?
It's right. The captions.
No. Okay. Any other reasons why TJ is awesome?
And the last thing, just he does not have a strong work ethic. We talked about this, but he's a family guy. He says he wants to stay home.
He does.
With Dula, which is probably true.
Yeah.
You know, he helps Liz with her business all along the way, setting up the garage for her, holding Dula, you know, carrying her in the baby carrier.
Yes.
He tries at his hand at some jobs.
Yeah.
He does. It's really not his thing.
No.
I love when he puts some effort in, like, you know, the business cards that he crosses out.
my God.
Like all of that is just good comedy. It's very sweet the way he does things.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
But no, it's not for him. And I think his place is as husband and dad. I think that's where he's really most comfortable. And it's sweet.
I mean, he's going to cook a mean Sunday dinner every weekend,
Yeah.
isn't he?
He's probably going to cook every night.
Probably.
Dean. Back to our Donna Reed episode.
If you guys didn't listen to the Donna Reed episode, yeah, that was right on point with this one. We talked about... Well, we did talk about men who would be good stay-at-home dads on Gilmore Girls, and this might have to become a full episode.
Right.
Because I can actually think of like 4 off the top of my head.
Oh my gosh.
But TJ would have made the best food out of all of them.
Yeah. For sure.
So
So
have we convinced you all
come on.
that TJ is kind of awesome?
Right? Come on.
Did Jackie I
Come
feel
with
more
me.
convinced by you,
You do? Okay.
today than when
Yeah.
I first sat down.
All right.
I think I love him more than I did before. I for sure do.
Yes.
Yeah. So we need like a TJ meter. You know, like if you were a like 1 out of 10, if you were a 2 before,
Right.
have we gotten you up to a 4 or a 5 yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come along. I mean, am I saying I'd want to be around him every day? No.
No.
I'm not saying that. But do I love his character? Yes.
Right. But like if he was in our family, we would.
Be like a fun uncle or something.
Yeah. It would be okay. It would be okay.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This was fun.
This was
Thanks
fun.
for letting me do this.
It needed to be done. Yeah.
Whew, I feel so much better.
So there's too much TJ hate out there. So
Especially
we're bringing love, people.
Yay.
It's about love and positivity.
Especially with the Love is Blind stuff going on. This felt
Oh
good. I like it.
And if you have been watching Love is Blind, tell us that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, we need to know. And actually, we have a way now for you to leave us voice notes, and we'll tell you at the end. So do that. Jackie, before we get Totsied, we had like the cutest listener reach out to us on socials. Molly from Canada. I just want to give her a shout out because you know how we talked about Lorelai's pink wool coat?
Oh, yeah.
She found a similar one online and like sent us the link in case we wanted to buy it. How adorable is that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
You people are the best.
Thanks.
So that's one way it showed up in our lives. And
Amazing.
What about you? What Tossie do you have today?
This is a Valentine's Day Totsie where I love Valentine's candy and chocolate.
Yeah.
I just use it as a reason to go and buy. And I love like buying Russell Stover and stuff like that.
You
Like,
do?
oh my gosh. But then I'll get like good stuff. Just
okay.
everything.
So funny.
It's so fun. So I went with my husband. We were at like CVS or something getting stuff for the kids and stuff for me. And so we're checking out at the register and I see the price and I say, wow, it's expensive to slowly rot your insides. You'll know that. Lorelai says that when she and Rory are in Dosey's buying stuff for their movie night. I think it's for the Willy Wonka night, but it might have been a different time.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It
fun.
is expensive to slowly rot your insides.
It
I was like,
is.
what?
Especially if you do it my way with like really nice candy.
Really expensive chocolate. What do you have?
So I had a weird dream this week, Jack. I was like sort of on a TV set, sort of in a movie, maybe kind of on stage, also at an event. It was like one of those dreams where you don't really know where you are.
Yeah.
But you know who came up to talk to me?
Who?
Kelly Bishop.
No.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And I think I was just like, oh my gosh, am I really talking to her right now?
Ugh.
You know, like I knew in the moment that I was excited about it.
Yeah.
And really, really wanted it to be real life.
Oh.
And it wasn't. But when I woke up, I was still like, oh, Kelly,
Yeah.
she was in my dream.
Yeah. And that
remember.
haze of like it feeling a little real.
Yes.
Love that. Especially when it's a good dream.
Yeah, right? Because usually the bad ones stick out.
Yeah.
But this one, I was like, oh, I think I want to hop back in that dream.
Yeah.
Be right back, people.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
She's iconic. We all love her so much.
Oh, Kelly.
I think it was her book, that really solidified it for me.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. If people haven't read it yet, just
So
really, get
I'm
in
looking
there.
at it right now over on your shelf.
It's such a good read
So good.
and reminds us how amazing she is.
To share your thoughts about this episode with us, hop over to speakpipe.com/Gabbing Gilmore, and you guys can leave us a voice message. How cool is that? If you have an unpopular opinion about Gilmore, thoughts about our episodes, come over and tell us in 90 seconds or less, and we just might play your message on the air. That's speakpipe.com/Gabbing Gilmore. Gabbing Gilmore is edited and produced by us, Jackie Prosick and Catherine Bailey. Cover art by MGI Studios. See you next time.
Copper boom!